Today I'm going to show you my worm bin here. This is it. The bottom one is just for the drainage. This has holes in it, a little bit of dirt. This one here has dirt in it, and the worms, I'm trying to get the worms to come up from this bin. I'll show you what I mean. Let's see here. I always cover it with some old newspapers and what have you. Let me bring the camera a little closer. You can see. There you go. How's that? Now, what I do here is I lay these on top. Worms like it. You can see them in there. There's one stretched way over there. See? And I got this, and I got the worms in it. I'm feeding them in this. However, my old one, I always have one. This is great on the back. And then see? These are slowly moving upward. See what's in there. This is my old dirt. And if you'll look how black it is and everything, looks really good. You put that on your plants. Oh, it's good. Feels like I got a lot of water in there. Let's see how much water I got in there, huh? There we go. Hey, looks like, look. Got water and a little bit of dirt in there too, don't I? I need to dump that out at my apple trees. Put that around there, huh? You know. Yeah. But this is the remains, like the juice and everything that ran through. You can use this. You have to dilute it quite a bit to use it in your garden. This here, right here. And so I don't use it, honestly. I put it around my apple trees on the ground, and they love it. I mean, it really works good. So, let me turn you off just for a second. I'm going to go dump this around my apple trees, and I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Okay, I'm back. I sat it back down there. Let me sit down again. See? I just dumped it out. No big... See? Right there. I'll put that back. And then, I need to sift this dirt sometime out, but I usually wait quite a while because I want to get all my worms up into the upper part here. And then, see? There, and this sits, it's got holes in the bottom, and it sits right on top. And see, it's pretty dry. I watered it yesterday, but I'll tell you what, with the hot weather we're having, why, it's pretty tough. Let me go get some water. We'll water it, and I fed them yesterday, so see, look at that dark. This does really good, you know. Look at that. See? Yeah, look, it does really good, doesn't it? Here's my worms. They won't like this, but yeah, they're African night crawlers. See them? Yeah, African night crawlers. I have a hard time getting them to multiply. I don't know why, but there's a lot of them in here that and there's all kinds of food in here too for them to eat. But I try to keep it a little moist, you know, so because they like a little bit of water. Don't flood it, but you know. And then what I do, I lay these newspapers over the top and wet them a little bit. And a lot of times I'll see the worms laying on top there. But I also have, this is cornmeal. I'll spread cornmeal on the top here, real light, not heavy or anything. And that seems to help, and they like it. So there's plenty of food in there for them, and you know, they should be happy. And with this weather, 80, 90 degree weather, why, these African night crawlers like that. That's right in their range of temperature. So, okay, let me go get some water, and we'll pour some water in here, okay? Okay, I'm back. Now, Here's what I use. I got a little pitcher in my shop. See this here? Yeah. Then we're just going to put a little bit of water. Don't flood them out. They don't like a lot of water. They just like a little bit there, you know. Make them think they're at the beach down there in Florida, huh? Okay, enough jokes. Okay. Now we're going to lay the paper on top. And this makes it dark on top, because they love dark, don't they? Let's lay this on here. There we go. And we'll lay this one over here. There we go. And I'm going to wet, like I told you, I'm wet this down a little, just a little bit. There we go. See, I didn't add a lot of water now. You don't want to drown them, you know. Yeah. So, and then, of course, I got two lids here, in case I ever wanted to. But I just put the two lids on top, like that. And see, and I want to show you how these are made. These here, look how easy. Look, see that? I just cut a little piece of screen, glue. That's it. And there's no now, so my worms stay in there, you know. And I did that on the sides of my, not the bottom one. The bottom one has to hold water, and it should have a spigot on it so we can just drain the water, but I've never put it in. I just carry it out and put it in my garden or by my apple trees and stuff, you know. But they've got these around the side, okay, you know, and it works out pretty good. This does me good though. I could use twice as much, but it works good. And I want to tell you something. If any of you guys have plants, house plants, or anything, let me raise this up. If you have house plants, garden, anything like that, you know, I'm telling you, you need to do this, because this is good. This is really good. I put this, like when the wife and we planted our plants in the garden, and I put a handful of this in the hole, okay, where I planted the plants, and it made a difference. If you're doing plants and stuff, you need to do this. Really, you do, or you need to buy some. And it's kind of pricey. Once you get your worms, they're not hard. You can even set them on a patio or something on the side, you know. It isn't hard to do. And these are just totes from Walmart, these here. I mean, I don't have a lot of money or nothing tied up in it. Probably the greatest amount was buying the worms themselves, buying a handful of worms to throw in there. And it works good. And I would, if you have any questions or anything, I'd be more than happy to answer you. But there's a lot of how-to videos on the worms, how to make these, because that's where I get a lot of my ideas on YouTube. That's how I built this for my worms, and that's how a lot of other things, you know. I got my corn in the pool over there, like Larry Hall said. And there's several people I looked at on getting the idea how to do my worms. And so I really want to recommend that to you if you do. But if you have, you know, a little bit of room, you know, I'm sure some of you don't. But it's a little bit messy, okay? But it's not horrible. You can lay down, like have a little tarp or something. You can lay down and put this on top, like if you're doing it on your patio or deck. Me, I just take a pressure washer every now and then on my deck here and wash the side of the house down and this. Easy, you know, I like easy. Okay, well, do me a favor, subscribe, and what is it, like, and all that other stuff. And like I said, you're more than welcome if you have any questions on any of this. If I can answer it, I sure will. So, and thank you for watching. Okay.